guys, long time no see. um Heads up first, my voice is gonna sound a bit weird because I'm actually getting over flu, and then I have myself some tea here. But welcome back, it's your girl TT, and today we're gonna be looking at some plants that I'm very proud of actually. So they're just plants that I'm proud of, either that they've been through some troubles and made it back, or they just been growing easily and just looking pretty. And yeah, I would say I have around about 8 plants. I have 8 plants today, and then I'm gonna go by through them kind of quick. This is not a video that's informative or anything. This is really just more like a show and tell type of vibe. There's no orders, no nothing, no hierarchy. I'm just gonna show you guys the ones that just been wanting right now. Okay, so first one up, we have my beautiful Monstera Deliciosa. I'm showing off this plant just because she's been growing pretty great for winter, during the winter season. I think I've gotten 2 new leaves since since the winter started. I haven't been doing anything too crazy with it, just letting her grow, doing her own thing, and she's been so easy. I haven't really had any big pest issues. She's been surviving thrips fine, and I don't know, now the thrips are gone, so now she's just been extra thriving. I do have it on a bamboo stick just for her to stand up a bit, because she does get a bit top heavy, but other than that, everything's been going great. And I just really wanted to show this plant because we got the splits going on, and every leaf has been coming out a nice size, and even after it pops out, the leaves like grows even a bit bigger over time. So yeah, get yourself a Monstera, because I got this one in like a 4-inch pot, and look where we're at now, you know. So I love her. Second, we have my Haworthia cooperi, which I've been completely obsessed with because she is now flowering. This is also another plant that's been really easy to grow. I just been watering her. I started off with 1 plant, and now we have 4, and plus this cute little flower here. So clearly I'm doing something right, even though it's barely anything. They're really pretty. They look like gems. I want to buy more because apparently there's some in different colors in the family. But yeah, I'm just really gassed that I got this plant to flower. Like, so love this plant because it originates from South Africa, and I lived in South Africa for like a few months, right under a year. So it just reminds me of South Africa because I do kind of like miss it out there in Johannesburg. So yeah. Third, we have my very fragile Burro's tail, and oh, I think it's sebum something. But this plant right here has been growing since day one, and it broke like 3 times, and she just keeps popping right back up and ready for business. And this one's just absolutely beautiful. I would like her to get a bit obviously longer. I'm trying to see how long this can trail. Eventually I'm going to snip it and put it back on top to have a little fuller head, but this one's really nice. I love her. She's so pretty. You see when it's really hard to underwater and overwater this plant, which is easier for me. That's not the who's not the best with succulents or cacti. But yeah, I can tell that it's more obvious that she's thirsty when the leaves are kind of wrinkled up, even though you don't want it to get to that point. But I never even have to overdo it with the watering. It's just, I don't know, it's an easy plant to take care of, but she just breaks easily. It's a fragile plant, and that would be about it. For tea, I'm having ginger, actually, well, not ginger tea, just ginger with rose black tea, which is kind of like boring, I'm not gonna lie, with some honey. It's kind of watery. Okay, so next up we have my philodendron silver sword. And the reason why I want to flex this plant today, because this plant, I almost cried because I thought this plant broke because it stays in a corner with some other plants. And I think it was either my mom or her husband. They were just trying to get by and they knocked it over. And this whole tip here was like snapped off. Actually, I'll show you guys after a close-up. You'll see the where it broke off and where everything just kept growing from after. So I literally saw the smallest little growth point, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep watering it, leave it in light, and then she grew me another one. So but then the top that broke up also had growth points, so I put her into another pot, and then that one's a plant now too. But yeah, and then for 20 bucks I got a second new one. He felt bad, and then we just got another one. So now I have 3 philodendron silver swords. But yeah, I'm just glad she survived because I was so sad because I really wanted this this plant. It was on my wish list, so I was heartbroken when I came back from work to find out that it was broken. Okay, so if you guys know me, I am obsessed with placeteriums. And this is the one that I made into a kokedama. This is mine. It's kind of like moist because I watered it yesterday or like 2 days ago. But this is how big she's grown. Looking great, looking luscious. We have a bunch of, was that soil? Oh, that was from when I watered it. But we have like some plique here. The soft ones. We have some solid ones under here. Honestly, I don't know what happens after because it's growing from under here, but I don't know when to add more sphagnum moss to make this kind of bigger for it to really settle in and be comfortable and attach. But I love this plant. She is beautiful. I always make sure I can see her in the living room because this is actually one of my favorite plants. I know I said no hierarchy in this video, but like this is actually one of my favorite plants, and they're not that easy to find out here for some reason, under $100. So yeah, I don't want to know how much this one would go for at this size right now. Okay, so I'm kind of going through a phase where I've been kind of starting to wanting to gain interest in more monsteras. So this is my second monstera here, which is, no, sorry, I lied. I went through 3 monsteras. I had my Monstera deliciosa, the Monstera adansonii, which is a plant that I'm never going to go through again. And then we have this beautiful one, which is the Monstera stilepicana. Monstera stilepicana, something like that. This plant was going through it first when I got it because it had thrips, like a good amount of thrips. So I actually dealt probably like 2-3 months dealing with thrips on this plant. Almost every single, like there's kind of still the old leaves here. There was just like brown spots everywhere, and then as you go up, this is all the new growth that came that showed to me that we finally got rid of the thrips. I'm in a few plant group chats, sorry, not group chats, Facebook groups. So I posted the picture. I was like, what's going on with this plant? What am I doing wrong? And they just really helped me to tell me, hey girl, it's thrips. The thrips are not gone, they're still there. It's also a plant that was on my wish list because the leaves are absolutely gorgeous. They really give the vibes of, you know, I'm in a jungle type leaf, and I love them. I like leaves where you can really see the veins. I realize those are my favorite type of leaves, very detailed in that sense. And yeah, this is such a pretty plant. Look at the new growth. I have it sticking up on here on 4 bamboo sticks, and then I just keep tying them up. And as you can see, we're gonna have to go a little bit higher too. But I heard this is a climbing plant. You can also make it fall over like a bush, like a trailing plant, but I didn't want to do that. Honestly, I'm happy I didn't because I really like the way it looks like right here. Okay, y'all, so my last 2 plants are kind of on the bigger side, so I'm going to be setting up for these last 2. So for the first one, we have the beautiful spider plant, which is like not the reverse one, just the regular one. This is an OG plant, guys. I've had this plant since 2019, guys. I've had this spider plant since 2019, and as you can see, she's still giving me some babies. She really needs to be watered. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, she really needs to be watered. But yeah, she's just thriving. I'm flexing her today because she's, like I said, she's an OG. One of the first plants that I bought from Canadian Tire in this collection, and she's still doing her thing. She's been through a lot. She almost died. I think she almost died like twice, and then she's still here. So, and giving me some babies. And then last but not least, I'm kind of scared of picking up this one because my brother said there's like a spider on it earlier that he killed. But we have my philodendron Brazil. Oh, she's getting tangled. Ooh. Yeah, so we have the philodendron Brazil here, which is a plant that just always loves to give. This one is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna clip her again, but this one's absolutely beautiful. She stays at the front of my house beside my ivy plant. She's just really pretty. Look at the foliage. She's just growing longer and longer. I don't do much. I just water her. She's definitely in need of a repot. She's bald on top. It's all, the body's just really all here. And yeah, she's easy to take care of. She gets light throughout the whole year. I think that's a great spot where I left her because it's also not really in the way of like the furnace or anything. So that's actually it for all the plants I would like to flex at the beginning of this year. If I didn't say it earlier, Happy New Year. Congratulations if you made it to 2023. And I'm sorry if you lost anyone this year, of course, because this year was another year that was really rough for people. But I'm glad to be starting off this new year with some good news type plant stuff. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye. Later. Thanks for coming.